Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as per your time zone, all learned global citizens having interest in Ayurveda. In my series of making you very much aware about the Ayurveda, Ayurvedic institutions, qualifications of the Ayurvedic physicians, the first session was about the abroad. And in this session, I am going to make a sensitization for everyone who is willing to come to India, the parent country of the origination of the system of Ayurveda, for the treatment, management of their disorders, diseases, or simply the promotion of their health, the wellness centers, or on the larger canvas, that is the peace, harmony, stress buster, release, and a good quality Ayurvedic way of life. So this is very necessary to know how to reach in India to a recognized, authenticated, genuine, certified, and of course the budgetary, if you are in that economic zone, hospitals available for the Ayurveda treatment. Friends, in this presentation, in the next 15 minutes, I am going to discuss with you, in fact interact with you about the priorities which one should take care when planning to come India for the Ayurvedic way of life, to know the Ayurvedic way of life, or for Ayurvedic interventions. At the outset, I would like to congratulate our leader, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, who had made very milestone progress in the propagation of system of Ayurveda all across globe. Not only Ayurveda, but he is taking lead to the system of Ayush, which are the 6 pathies which are recognized in India as a legal system of medicine. Namely, they are Ayurveda, Unani, Yoga, Naturopathy, Homeopathy, Siddha, and now finally it is the Suvarikpa. So, Prime Minister Modi last year on 22nd April 2022, in the inaugural, one may say like the groundbreaking ceremony of the establishment of the WHO GCTM, Global Center for the Traditional Medicine at Jamnagar, in presence of Dr. Tedros, DG WHO, announced a special provision for all global citizens who are willing to visiting India for the Ayurvedic interventions, to know the Ayurveda, one new category of the visa, that is the Ayush visa. Really, it's a very much needed step which Government of India initiated, and all global citizens are being benefited by taking Ayush visa to visit India. Second, I would like to appreciate our very much dedicated, adorable, admirable leader in Indian system, the Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji. Vaidya is a prefix which we Indians use for the Ayurvedic physician with very much respect. So, Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji is leading this department since June 2017, and now he has completed almost 6 years at the secretary level to the Government of India. and now he is a senior most secretary to the government of India. His continuous efforts are making Ayurveda palpably visible at global scenario and everywhere where healthcare professionals are working. So friends, with paying our gratefulness to our Honorable Prime Minister and the Reward Secretary, I am coming to the your points which you should consider when you are planning to come India for your Ayurvedic wellness therapy or Ayurvedic interventions for your disorder or the disease. Once again, I welcome you in India in advance when you are planning to be here. First thing you have to check out of these all advertisements, different kinds of the claims on the net with a very fancy name, with a very good website. You should first check as a fact checker whether that institution, either in the government sector or in a private sector or in a hospital run by an individual, is certified by the NAV or not. NAV is the accreditation body of the Government of India, which is the National Accreditation Board for the hospital, which certify the hospitals on the basis of their skill available of the professionals, healthcare professionals, as well as the infrastructure available, as well as the patient facilities and their overall system, how much they are patient friendly and what kind of the system they are developed, the system for a hassle-free treatment to a patient. This NAV certification was initially for the allopathy, the conventional system of the medicine. But now the Government of India has introduced for the same, the criteria on Ayurvedic parameters, on Ayurvedic doctrines, the certification of the Ayurvedic hospitals by the NAV. So you have to check first NAV accreditation, certification of that organization. If it is, then step further. You want government, you want private, or you want some 3-star, 5-star facilities resort providing you the Ayurvedic interventions or Ayurvedic way of life as per your budget, or you are willing to come to an individual who is very skilled and servicing the humanity all across the globe. So first, when you come to the government, as I quoted, the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, which is looking after all this system, all its regulations for the education, for the hospital accreditation, or every angle of the standards, quality control of Ayurvedic medicines, everything is under the purview of the Ministry of Ayush of the Government of India. The Government of India, Ministry of Ayush, has its own institutions which are servicing the humanity at par to excellence. And they are established in the different locations of the country. The newest and the well equipped is the All India Institute of Ayurveda, situated in the New Delhi, in Sarita Vihar. And this organization, in the leadership of the Professor Tanuja Neshri, is doing very well in the patient service. And it is the whatever the institution I am going to tell you in the next couple of minutes, they all will be the NAV accredited. So this organization, All India Institute of Ayurveda, New Delhi, is the VIP center. Here, the all hi-fi dignitaries of the capital of India, New Delhi, and all these from even the abroad, and there are people are rushing to the take facilities to the hospital of All India Institute of Ayurveda, all the top bureaucrats, academia, anyone who is coming to the India, they are just visiting to the All India Institute of Ayurveda, Sarita Vihar, for if they are willing to have the Ayurvedic wellness therapy or the Ayurvedic interventions. So it is the one choice for you under the government sector where you can approach and you can make, you can contact, you can make your stay safe and you can gain good health there. In that, there is a good team, very highly qualified skills professionals. They are in your service. Next is the Jaipur. This is also very having good place on the tourism map of the India as well as the globally. In the Jaipur, there is the National Institute of Ayurveda deemed university. They are almost more than 50-year-old, and they are servicing the humanity with equal potency what should be to a deemed university and institution of the Government of India. Professor Sanjeev Sharma, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the NIADU Jaipur, has transformed this institution since last 5 years in his leadership. It's a very much patient friendly. It's having very all facilities available for the treatment purposes up to your satisfaction, and you may visit to the Jaipur through its website, through all the registrations, and you can avail your health in a good fashion there at Jaipur. Next is the only one institute of the national importance, and that is also very old, the first institution, the first Ayurveda university of the country, and nowadays known as the ITRA, Institute of Teaching and Research Ayurveda, Jamnagar, where the WHO GCTM is located. And this institution is also very good, highly equipped with all facilities in the service of the patients, even the global citizen. And Professor Anup Thakur is director here. You can search, you can contact this center for your causes where you want Ayurveda. Friends, of course, this is the institution who is servicing a lot of MOU with the organizations linked with the Ayurveda abroad. There are the 3-month courses regularly for the international scholars, and you will be satisfied if you are choosing any one of these. IIM New Delhi, NIADU Jaipur, ITRA Jamnagar, all these three are NAB accredited and having all facilities at par to excellence. They are having MOU with a lot of international bodies right from all 5 continents. These 3 institutions have MOUs, and you can search out whether any organization of your country have MOU with these 3 organizations, and you can avail all the facilities. Next, I would like to quote here. Here is one research organization, Central Council of Research in Ayurveda Studies. At some centers, they have also very good facilities, and they are the NAB accredited. Or Professor Ravi Narayana Acharya is the Director General. And there are some Panchkarma centers of this institute in Kerala and other places where the highly skilled professionals are available to serve you. You can choose any center of this CCRS, Ministry of Ayush, also for your Ayurvedic need. Now I am coming to the private players. They are as good as the government institutions. And once again, I am starting from the Gujarat, and here is the one institute in Nadiad, JS Ayurveda College and the Hospital, and I can say the experience of the servicing Europeans are highest at this center of the Nadiad. Professor S.L. Gupta is the key person here who is propagating Ayurveda in Europe through the European Rosenberg European Academy of Ayurveda, Bristol, and regular flow of the European citizens for their treatment for their through the Ayurvedic interventions, there is a queue. Yes, very proudly I assure you, and I mention this, that this center is one of the top center for your treatment by Ayurveda way. Then we are coming to the south and south centers. Centers of South India in Ayurveda are having their own systematic achievements and the parameters, which is little bit make you more fascinated. In the Kerala, there is a Thrissur, where the specific treatment of the eye disorders, where the former Kenyan Prime Minister daughter got her vision, and it was quoted almost all over globe. It's a very prominent achievement of the Ayurveda therapy. Then there is the Ayurveda Shala Kottakal. Professor Jayadevan is the leading there. And here is a 6-month waiting. Yes, you are correctly listening. Here is a 6-month waiting if you want Ayurvedic interventions there. Get yourself registered on the site of the Ayurveda Shala College and the hospital there, and you will get Ayurveda treatment there. Then Ayurveda Pharmacy Hospital, Coimbatore. Then in the Karnataka, there are the very good centers like JS Ayurvedic College, SDM Ayurvedic College, Hassan, where Professor P.N. Rao is leading the center, and of course SDM Ayurvedic College, Udupi. It's a very religious place too, and here 2 centers in the Hassan. The system is there, and by the name of the Yog Chain, you can avail here good hospitality, and your accommodation is also very comfortable. You will get Ayurvedic food during your treatment here, and of course the Ayurvedic treatment and the interventions are there. And same way the SDM Udupi also started, and there is the one center at the Belagavi, and really they are the centers where you can visit for your Ayurvedic interventions. And point is that almost these institutions are also having now accreditation, and you can check it. Okay, now here is a system, that is the resort system, and many people are coming for that. Here they are having very good facilities. Your accommodation is very comfortable. You will enjoy everything natural, original at the sea beach or in the land also. Then there is a good scenery and the scenario, and you will be there with the by the flute music and every form of the yoga, asana, and whatever things, your diet, everything Ayurvedic, and you will enjoy. You will feel rejuvenated. And these centers are located mostly in the South India and in the North India too. And Bangalore is the hub for this. Even in the Bangalore, the King Charles also visited for his Ayurvedic interventions, and many more dignitaries of the world. They are visiting Bangalore and all the periphery for their Ayurvedic interventions. Dear friends, here is the one set of the Ayurvedic physicians who are individually very highly skilled and running the show with some organization in the Pune or in the other cities of the Karnataka, in the Kasaragod, or I can count it double digit. You just carefully check all those. And if the system is there and impressing you, you may avail the facilities in these centers too. And the specialized treatment plan of these very well established Ayurvedic physicians. Here is the institute at Kollam, Amrita Institute. Here is the one Dr. L. Mahadevan in Kanyakumari. Here is the Vaidya Jamdagni and that Wale in the Pune and the other cities of the Maharashtra. So these are the people who will really make you happy, and they are very much confident to serve you, and you will be relieved from your disorder. I may say it. Friends, here is only one problem. If you are going to these individual personalities, that may be of the problem of the accreditation of the nerve or their own developed individualized protocol where you can think that whether it is good for me or not. But the question is, ultimately you will get therapeutic benefit. And they are not doing anything wrong. Yes, I mentioned it. They are not doing anything wrong. They are doing their best. But if you come for these accreditation certificate, there may be some issue there. But they are the very good physicians. Really, believe it. They are very good Ayurvedic physicians. And all over this India, there are the many organizations. I may name few. As in Jaipur, there is a Chakrapani Center. In Delhi, there is a good Ayurveda resort. And even you go to the Simla, there is also people are developing all these things. So right from north to south, from east to west, now the whole country is ready to welcome you with the Ayurveda service of the Ayurvedic services as per your need. Resorts, government hospital, private hospitals, all kind of the facilities. What you are willing for your only the wellness, promotion of the health, the rejuvenation purposes, there are the different centers. For treatment of a disorder, there are the different centers. For treatment of a particular disease, highly specialist people are available in all this setup, either the government, either the private, or these organizations or the individual people. So when you are visiting India, we welcome you, and you check on the net, and you can go to the sites of the Ministry of Ayush for all other information. You can contact all over country, and you just select a best institution for you in accordance of you, and these informations will be really helpful to you to get the best Ayurvedic treatment at the best institution and by the best physicians. With all this, once again, I welcome you in India for your Ayurveda treatment, to improve your quality of life, for your rejuvenation, to make you stress-free, to enjoy the life, and really the Ayurveda is very helpful in all these segments, right from the psychological to the physical disorder or the disease. Here is the one thing you always say, sam dosa samagnishta, sam dhatu malakriya, prasanna atmendriya mana swastit vidhyate. The real definition of the health. Of course, all these things should be in the balance. It is the Ayurvedic doctrine and the philosophy. But we are emphasizing also here the prasanna atmendriya mana. Your soul, your happiness, and your everything should be in a very, very comfortable and in the peaceful and the harmony. Your life should be in this way. And then you are the healthy only, without any stress, and mentally, spiritually, well and the balanced. Then you are healthy, not only free from the diseases of the some systems of your body, right? So to get all these things, you are welcome in India, and here are the good physicians. Even my mind, there is a few more names are bombarding, and due to the lack of the time, I am not quoting all that. But everywhere there is good facilities, and you are most welcome to get Ayurvedic treatment in India. Namaste, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning as per your time zone. See you in India and welcome you in India. Thank you.